What is up, guys? Joe here, back with another video. Today I wanted to cover some technical analysis on the Terra Luna token and explain why I think this is a buy recommendation and how you can 10x your money from its current price point. So let's get started. And with Do Kwon, the founder and creator of the Terra Luna coin and ecosystem, announcing a recovery plan for both UST and Luna, I'm very bullish on this token and have no doubt they will recover from this. Information has already leaked about Luna's game plan to salvage the UST stablecoin and Luna token, and that is to raise up to $1 billion worth of capital by venture capital firms for the Luna Foundation in order to prop up the UST stablecoin and maintain its peg. So very bullish on this developing story. So Terra Luna has had a massive sell-off the past month and is down over 80% from its previous all-time high. We did reach a previous all-time high of roughly $120 on Terra Luna, and we're currently trading around the $13 mark. So as you know, we're in the midst of a giant stock market and crypto sell-off with a lot of fear in the market. Investors are feeling very bearish and are beginning to sell off all equities and cryptocurrencies. And don't forget, UST stablecoin has also lost its peg of $1 and it is now trending around the 83-cent mark. So this is another opportunity you can take advantage of, because as you know, stablecoins tend to lose their peg sometimes, but always recover to the upside back to their $1 price point. And let's not forget, the biggest crypto of all, Bitcoin, is currently trending at roughly the 30,000 price point, and judging by the rainbow chart, we are in the green area here, which is the accumulate area. So definitely Bitcoin is on sale as well. And as you can see, Bitcoin likes to trade in this range and usually bounces off the bottom here and recovers and continues higher. So with Bitcoin being the leader of all the cryptocurrencies, every other altcoin underneath it will follow its price action, including Terra Luna. So this is the daily chart on Terra Luna, and let me zoom out here. So since 2021, Terra Luna has had a massive run upward, and during the 2021 year, it was trending at roughly the $4 to $5 mark, and it was trading sideways for months and finally broke out to the upside. And as you can see here, a well-defined trend, and this line running across can be seen as support, and Luna was bouncing off of support every time. It would bounce and continue higher, bounce and continue higher, bounce and continue higher. But unfortunately, the scene of the crime here, it broke support, and now we are trading around the $13 range. And you can also see Terra Luna formed a head and pattern shoulder here, but with head and shoulder patterns, you either break out to the upside or you break out to the downside, and unfortunately Luna was unable to hold support and it broke to the downside. So when it comes to technical analysis, what we want to pay close attention to is the RSI, which is your relative strength index. So on here, your RSI, it shows you two different levels. Everything above the 70-point mark is considered overbought and overvalued. That's when you want to take profits, and anything below the 30-point mark down here is considered oversold and undervalued, and that's the time you want to buy. So judging by this chart over the months, Terra Luna, anytime the price falls underneath the oversold conditions, guess what? Recovery to the upside, and that corresponds with the chart up here. Dip and recovery to the upside. Same as here, we cross the oversold mark this point here, and soon after, recovery to the upside, and it corresponds with the price up here as well. Now finally, this is where we currently are today at the current price point of $13, and guess what? Each and every time without fail, Luna likes to recover to the upside. And the same thing goes for the UST stablecoin as well, right? So the UST stablecoin likes to maintain its value up here of $1 running across, pretty consistent throughout, but we did have a sell-off here and we did reach a low point of 71 cents, and judging down here, oversold, but recovery to the upside, recovery to the upside, and again today, oversold, but recovery to the upside. It dipped here and nowhere else to go but up, back to its $1 price point. So what I'm trying to illustrate here is Luna is definitely oversold and been taking a lot of hits with sellers selling off this token, but judging by the charts, Luna is on its way to recovery. And if we remove these drawings, another level of support can be seen by using the volume profile tool. So on here you have your volume nodes on the right hand side on the y-axis, and this illustrates at which point investors were buying the Luna token and also by the amount of volume. So each bar here can be seen as a line of support. So this giant volume node here, this is called the point of control. So this would act as a support line. So with this giant node here, that means a lot of investors were buying the token at the $5 price point. This is back in 2021. And above that, we do have a second volume node here, and that's roughly at the $16 price point, right? Which corresponds here. So anything between the $5 and the $16 price point is a great entry point for you to buy the Luna token. Like I said, definitely oversold, and I think it's done selling. This is a great opportunity for you to buy at such a low price point and eventually revisit its all-time high of $121 up here. This is definitely a long-term hold and a way you can 10x your money in a simple swing trade. And the same idea applies to the UST stablecoin. We know the Luna Foundation is doing everything they can to maintain the $1 peg of UST. So this arbitrage opportunity is a perfect day trade for you. At its current price point of 80 cents, here we know that the peg will revert back to its $1 value soon. So 80 cents to 100 cents is a 20% gain. So again, this is a beautiful swing trade for you to jump into with potentially 20% gain to the upside simply for taking advantage of its depegging. And I do recommend you act fast because stablecoins on sale don't last very long. They usually recover back to their $1 price point within a couple of days. So you only have a limited amount of time to take advantage of this price difference. Again, for American customers, both the Luna token and UST is available on the Kraken exchange. I highly recommend you sign up for Kraken. It's a great exchange. It's my preferred exchange. I actually prefer Kraken over Coinbase. Or you can also buy Luna on crypto.com, but just be aware crypto.com does not have UST stablecoin, only the Luna token. And one last thing, if you were to buy the dip here on Luna, I highly recommend you can also stake the Luna token on Kraken for up to 4.75% APR a year in rewards, or you can also stake the Luna token on crypto.com for 3% APR in stake and rewards. But if you're looking for a high return on your investment while you hold, I do recommend you use the Anchor protocol on the Terra Luna ecosystem. So the website here is anchorprotocol.com, and simply for depositing the UST stablecoin, you can earn up to 18.6% APR simply for depositing the UST stablecoin. So for example, if you were to deposit 10,000 stablecoins into the Anchor protocol here, a 10,000 deposit would earn you 1,800 UST per year. And this is a very easy process. It's a set it and forget it. You only deposit once and it's auto compounding for you. You don't have to do any more work after that. I do have a complete video on how to use the Anchor protocol, so definitely check that out. I'll link it on the top right here. It's a very easy interface to use. You can set it up and have it running within 5 minutes. So I'm very bullish on the Terra Luna token. I definitely think this correction in the market is a once in a lifetime opportunity for you to buy this name at such a cheap price and potentially 10x your return on this simple token. The Terra Luna Foundation has a ton of upgrades coming to the network, and 2022 is going to be an explosive year for them. And don't forget to take advantage of the USD stablecoin arbitrage opportunity here, another potential 20% upside. And while you hold your tokens, you can also deposit this UST stablecoin into Anchor protocol and earn your 18% APR. So definitely keep an eye out on Do Kwon official Twitter at StableQuan to see all the latest Luna and UST updates. I have no doubt in my mind that the Luna token will recover from this. So even though Terra Luna has fallen out of the top 10 and is now ranked number 23 with a $5 billion market cap, I have no doubt that Terra Luna will revisit the top 10 soon and multiply its current valuation. So I hope you found this information helpful. If you have any questions, please leave a question in the comment section. I'll be happy to respond. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.